AI really became exciting in 2022 with the introduction of ChatGPT. It set the world on fire. People downloaded ChatGPT and were excited with the chatbot capabilities of ChatGPT. And that was a great event because a lot of people became familiar with it, comfortable with AI, and that created a lot of buzz, attention, and energy. Now, looking at the business side, we are dealing with more complex workflows, work streams. And what we've seen is that there's been some ideas that have been short lived or limited, but now we have a very powerful idea in agentic AI. A few years ago, the idea of RPA really came out, and companies like UiPath came out. And what they do is they define a process and then execute it. It would be a process that a human being would have done, which sounds a lot like agentic AI, but it proved to be rigid. Now, it was successful in getting certain tasks done, but it was done with really legacy thought, legacy systems that are not as flexible and universal as the new AI technologies. So it was productive in getting businesses to think about putting business processes on machine learning, autonomous work path. But agentic AI, this is the most exciting area of AI at this time. It is going to enable us to really recreate all these big systems that our companies run on. And these big systems are now going to be less important. If you look at an SAP, it is likely the most important application for a business. It will still be important, but I think a lot of the innovation for a company would happen on the edges of SAP, and you'd be able to create agentic AI uh, processes that are going to be far less expensive. You're going to be able to do them more quickly. And that's what businesses are constantly looking for. They're constantly looking for ways to improve, ways to accelerate the manufacturing process, the distribution process. When you hire somebody, make the onboarding process simpler, easier for the employee and the employer. If you're in accounting and finance, make the process of managing that company's financial data, reporting, and all the statutory needs that you have, make that process simpler, easier. And agentic AI really brings a very new paradigm that's going to help businesses rethink, reimagine how we're going to run these businesses going forward.